Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for bout 7 this evening. Would you welcome to the cage, Luke Palmer. And would you welcome to the cage, Valentino Thephani. This is featherweight amateur K1 over 3 2-minute rounds of action. And in the blue corner, he weighed in at 65.4K. He represents Team Palmer, Luke Palmer. And his opponent across the cage in the red corner. He weighed in at 66.6K. He represents KO, the next generation, Valentino Thephani. Your referee, Mr. Sam Amidi.
Back with K1 in the featherweight division. Luke Palmer from Team Palmer in the blue, and in the red, representing KO next generation, Valentino Thephani.
Thephani with a death stare just before they was about to start, and Palmer's coming out, utilising the footwork that he's known for. Thephani has great hips. He turn his hips over with every kick, every punch. You see there, nice slamming rear kick into Luke Palmer's leg.
Yes, suddenly comes to action, but I like the movement of Palmer to get out of trouble. They're not standing and trading. Big round kick from Palmer as well. Looks for the right hand coming in strongly again.
Thephani looking for the teeth there. But Palmer's done a great job of utilising his distance management. He's got his left hand down there, but he's very comfortable at that long range because he knows he's out of the range of the striking from the Thephani.
That's the thing, Dean, and you've hit the nail on the head there. There's nothing wrong with that sort of guard when you know when and how to utilise it. Drop your hands, conserve energy when you know you're out of range. And this is something I like about Palmer. Everything he does defensively is very good at the moment. And beautiful uppercut in that combination there that really got Thephani's attention.
And this is what we're seeing in the striking game now. In all combat sports, this kind of distance management, almost like from the points fighting style of the combative arts, and it's really making its way here tonight in the LFC.
Oh, nice right hand. That was the first mistake Palmer made, and he took it again. It's you know, you're playing the bluff game, but don't do it with those right hands constantly. I mean, Palmer's recovered well, Dean, but it's a dangerous game to play. The right hand of Thephani lands again.
Palmer slipping out to his right, cocking that right hand, looking for the power punches. I love the way he steams forward with the 1-2 combinations, but he's still able to move his head and get out of range.
Well, you can see the mark under the arm there of the left arm of Thephani from the right leg of Luke Palmer as well. It's been an excellent opening round. For me, Palmer shading it. Round 2 or 3 coming up, and again, I like Palmer defensively, but he took a couple of risks there, Dean, that I'd like to see him cut out, because he is very good defensively and doesn't need to take those risks. There again, stiff left and right, backs Thephani straight up. And
you could argue here that Luke Palmer has the reach advantage. So he's going to like to see him use that jab, get his back off the cage, set up that big right hand.
Now, Thephani has stayed in the pocket here with Palmer, and it's made for a very exciting start to the second here. Palmer again, I like those little rolls of the shoulder. You roll the shoulder, the head follows naturally. It's only a small movement, but it takes your head off that centre line, and he does it well.
Thephani now switching stances. He had some good success with the double jab right hand combination. I'd like to see him utilise that and finish with a kick.
Little check there of Palmer. Thephani trying to lure him on both verbally and physically, and it's not working. Palmer a lot more controlled, a lot tighter here in this second, as if he thought, you know what, I don't want to be taking those right hands when there's no need.
Palmer again comfortable at that distance. He's got such an awesome boxing style that it's kind of tweaked for K1, and he does a great job of standing out of the range. You see there, swing and a miss from Thephani.
Yeah, it's good stuff here from Luke Palmer. Nice round kick to the midsection from Thephani though. And I just feel that occasionally in the bout, Luke Palmer, it's almost like he just switches off for a few seconds. If he could maintain that focus for the full 2 minutes, you know, he's got everything else there at his fingertips.
He's a right hand there from Thephani. He's finding his range now. He's got to think about utilising that guard, working the angles. Whoa, big right hand from Thephani.
This is what I'm saying. Palmer seems to switch off, and Thephani has come back strongly. And he doesn't want to keep eating those right hands, because by the same token, it's not like he's hurt Thephani when he's in close as well. So Thephani knows he's got the power as well. Again, now see this to me is just crazy. Now, Dean, as they call them together for the third and final round, there's something I want to mention about the end of that second when Luke Palmer was calling Thephani on and saying, yeah, hit me again. Sometimes that's bravado. What you're really saying is, I haven't had a choice. That was all Thephani's good work, and not Luke Palmer saying, look, I really don't care, do it again. That was bravado from him. Thephani did well at the end of that round.
Almost certainly, and I'd like to attribute that damage to drinking, Malcolm, if I can. If you imagine every shot you take, you get more drunk, and it's the same with punches. Every punch you take messes with the equilibrium and the ability to sustain yourself up on your feet when you get cracked with a big shot. So Palmer needs to think twice about taking those punches, as you correctly attributed to, Malcolm.
Well, as I said, the showboating at the end there is telling everyone, I'm allowing this. That's what he's saying to you. But what I'm saying is, don't be fooled by that. He wasn't allowing it. Thephani was doing a job.
And this is where Thephani does a great job in that close range where he's able to fire off those big power shots. He loads up his hips beautifully, using the knee up to fake the entry. I like to see him throw punches in bunches now when he's at that close range.
As I said to you, for me, Palmer, he's shown he's got all the technique, he's got defensive capabilities, he's a great boxer. It's just key decision making, and times when I feel just for split seconds he switches off.
Thephani now backing himself up against the cage to circle out here and close that distance. I love the way he's lifting his legs up there. He really keeps Palmer guessing, so Palmer can't set his foot down and fire those techniques that he's been using throughout this fight, Malcolm.
Again, Palmer, nice footwork at times here, and I look at him sometimes and I see a really impressive K1 fighter here. And again, walking him down, moving nicely. Just got to watch that big right-hand reply from Thephani.
Palmer again with that beautiful head movement, and now he steams forward with the punches. Very happy to work close range, then move out for the right hand. Uppercuts going through, hooks, Malcolm.
When he does the bread and butter stuff, he does it so well. And that was the best part of the round. Look at that, the big right hand again. As I said, Palmer, when he sticks to the basics, he's accurate and he's hurtful.
Palmer doing a great job of changing his level and firing those straight punches down the pipe. Beautiful fight here at the LFC.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, another incredible bout here at the Lion Fighting Championships. Two warriors in this cage. Let's hear it for both men, toe to toe. But we do have a unanimous decision. Your judges in favour of the red corner, Valentino